The movie opens in a big city where a boy named Sam is out jogging. Sam goes jogging every morning without fail. He lives in a large house, and after jogging, he always returns straight home. Sam's grandmother also lives with him, and he loves her deeply. Sam's mother had committed suicide 2 years ago. Sam believed that his father was the reason behind it, and ever since then, he had hated his father. That morning, Sam's grandmother told him that his father was coming home soon. Hearing that ruined Sam's mood. He despised his father because, in his eyes, his dad was responsible for his mother's death. Sam's grandmother, now quite old, wanted him to find a good girl and settle down. That night, when Sam came back home from college, he heard a noise coming from one of the rooms. Curious, he went to check and saw a beautiful girl in the room. She had just taken a bath and was applying oil to her body. Seeing her, Sam felt the strange and sudden feeling of love for the first time. Just then, the door creaked open by accident, and the girl noticed him. She screamed for help, thinking Sam was trying to harass her. Sam tried to explain that it wasn't what she thought, but she kept yelling. Hearing her screams, Sam's father, Vince, rushed into the room. The girl's name was Lisa, and she was Vince's lover. Vince asked her what had happened, and Lisa told him that Sam tried to touch her. Sam was shocked and tried to defend himself, but Vince interrupted and quickly explained to both of them who the other was. After realizing Sam was Vince's son, Lisa apologized to him, saying she didn't mean to misunderstand. Lisa seemed happy to meet Sam, but Sam wasn't happy to see her. Upset, he left the room and went elsewhere. A little later, while Sam and his grandmother were setting the table for dinner, Vince joined them. Lisa was in the kitchen cooking. During dinner, Vince announced that he was going to marry Lisa soon. Hearing that made Sam furious. Lisa was only 30, while Vince was nearly 50. The huge age gap disgusted Sam. Angry, he left the table in the middle of dinner. The next day, Sam's grandmother told him that after Vince's wedding, she planned to go to the village for a while. Sam asked why, and she said she missed her hometown and wanted to spend some time there. Besides, she added, Lisa cooks very well, so I know you'll be taken care of. Sam tried to stop her from going, but she was determined. Finally, he agreed. A few days later, Vince and Lisa got married. On their wedding day, both looked very happy. Vince promised that he would always take care of Lisa and never let her out of his sight. Hearing this, Lisa smiled. That night, they spent their first night together peacefully. The next morning, Lisa was looking at photos of Vince's first wife, Sam's mother. Sam walked in and saw her holding one of the photos. It upset him deeply. He snatched the pictures away and said, "Stay away from my mother's things." Lisa, surprised, said she didn't mean any harm. But Sam snapped, "You can never take my mother's place. It's better if you stay away from me, too." Instead of getting angry, Lisa gently replied, "You may hate Vince, but I still want to be friends with you. We're not that far apart in age. We could be good friends." Sam didn't say anything. He just turned around and walked away in silence. A little later, Lisa was serving dinner to Vince. Vince told her, "Sam isn't happy about our marriage, so you'll have to treat him with kindness." Lisa replied, "Don't worry, I'll take good care of Sam and become his friend soon." Just then, Lisa's phone rang. After answering it, she told Vince, "My younger sister is coming." She stepped aside to talk, and her sister told her that she was planning to visit. Lisa gave her permission to come over. The next day, Lisa's younger sister, Sue, arrived at the house. Sue was extremely beautiful, and when Sam saw her, he couldn't take his eyes off her. Vince quickly introduced them to each other. Sue tried to be friendly with Sam, but he didn't seem pleased to meet her at all. Seeing this, Lisa got annoyed. She realized that Sam didn't like her sister and scolded him for his attitude. Vince stepped in and told Sam, "She's our guest. You shouldn't talk like that." Sam's mood soured even more, and he stormed out to meet his girlfriend, Julia. When Sam met Julia, he told her about everything happening at home. Julia tried to comfort him, saying, "Don't worry, everything will be fine." Sam complained that his father had made a mistake by getting married again, and now Lisa's sister had moved in too, which he really didn't like. Julia encouraged him to stay strong. Meanwhile, at home, Sue was in the kitchen working when Lisa came in and told her to take a break. Sue replied that she'd rest after finishing a bit more work. Just then, Sam walked in, grabbed a glass of water, and started drinking it. Sue couldn't take her eyes off him. She had started to like him. Later, when Sam was listening to music, he noticed Sue standing nearby. He began recording a video of her and teasing her playfully. Lisa saw their little interaction but didn't say anything. Feeling excited, Sam later went back to the kitchen to get another glass of water. This time, Lisa was there. He started talking to her flirtatiously. Lisa didn't like it but tried not to show her irritation. Sam then provocatively asked, "Does Vince make you happy?" Lisa didn't respond. Sam was only saying such things to make Lisa leave the kitchen so that Sue would come in instead. Hearing his words, Lisa lost her temper and slapped him. At that moment, Vince walked in. Seeing Lisa's expression, he immediately realized Sam must have said something inappropriate. When Vince scolded him, Sam talked back rudely. Vince got angry, but Lisa stopped him from escalating the situation. Because of Sam's behavior, Vince became stressed. Since he had a heart condition, his health worsened after the argument. The next day, Sam was on the phone with his grandmother, telling her that Vince's health had deteriorated the previous night and that Lisa had taken him to the hospital. A little later, Sam went to the market with Sue. With Lisa Lisa at the hospital and Vince still there, the two of them were alone at home. They talked, ate together, and laughed. During their conversation, Sue leaned closer and said softly, "If you want to have some fun with me, I can make you happy." Hearing that, Sam realized she was clearly attracted to him. After some time, Sue was taking a bath at home. Meanwhile, Sam also came into the bathroom, and they both ended up bathing there quietly. The next morning, Sue looked very happy. She felt that Sam had started liking her. The two of them had breakfast together, chatting and laughing affectionately. At the same time, Lisa brought Vince back home from the hospital. Vince's health wasn't good. When Sue saw him, she quickly poured him a glass of water. But Sam didn't even look at Vince once. Lisa got angry and told Sam, "Because of your rude behavior, Vince got upset, and that anger made him sick like this." Even after hearing that, Sam still didn't look at Vince. Vince had a heart condition. When he got angry at Sam earlier, he had suffered a heart attack, and since then, his body had become almost lifeless. Now, Lisa had to take care of everything for him. She was the one who fed him, bathed him, and did all his chores. At night, when Lisa felt thirsty, Vince wanted to help her, but he couldn't even hand her a glass of water anymore. Later, while Lisa was busy doing housework, Sam came to her and complimented her. He praised how well she took care of Vince. Hearing this, Lisa's anger towards Sam began to fade. She realized that Sam avoided people not out of arrogance, but because of the pain he carried from his mother's death. After praising her, Sam asked Lisa to sit down, trying to make her feel relaxed and comforted. When Lisa went back to her room, she saw Vince asleep. She sat next to him and quietly wished for his recovery. Vince suddenly woke up and looked at her carefully. Lisa had just been with Sam and wanted to make Vince feel happy, hoping he'd recover soon. But Vince was too weak. She eventually lay down beside him and fell asleep. Sam, meanwhile, was also seeing his friend Julia. Neither Sue nor Lisa knew about her. In fact, both sisters had no idea that Sam was spending time with each of them separately. One day, Sam was with Julia in her car. He hadn't been meeting her much lately, so Julia had come to see him. Sam made an excuse, saying he wasn't feeling well, and Julia believed him. As Sam got out of the car, Sue happened to see him from behind. After he left, she asked Julia, "What's your relationship with Sam?" Julia replied, "We study at the same college. We're just good friends." Hearing that, Sue believed her. Meanwhile, Lisa was cleaning outside the house when her neighbor passed by and made fun of her. Lisa got angry and told her to leave. Just then, she heard Vince calling for her. She rushed to his room and saw him lying on the floor. Lisa helped him and began fixing his bed again, but she was frustrated. Once again, Vince had made her work even harder, and she couldn't help but feel upset. As she continued cleaning, Sam came over to her. Lisa tried to finish her chores quickly, but Sam wanted to take her to another room to talk. When she refused, Sam began gently trying to persuade her. Sue was inside the house at that time and saw Lisa and Sam together. After that, Lisa told Sam that she was tired of taking care of Vince all by herself. Sam replied, "Then leave my father and marry me." Lisa refused and angrily walked away, saying harsh words to him. Sam just stood there watching her go, because he only wanted a careless, easy relationship, while Lisa wanted none of that. Meanwhile, Sue was furious with Lisa. As soon as Lisa came inside, Sue slapped her and said, "You're a married woman. How could you even talk to your own stepson like that?" Hearing this, Lisa also lost her temper and shouted back because she already knew about Sue's feelings towards Sam. Their argument grew so intense that Lisa slapped her in return. Within moments, the two sisters began physically fighting, and Sam rushed in to separate them. Sue then demanded that Sam choose between the two sisters. When Sam chose Lisa, Sue slapped him across the face and left the house without telling anyone where she was going. A while later, when Lisa couldn't find Sue anywhere, she called her phone, but there was no answer. Lisa began to feel guilty. Their fight had driven her sister away. She told Sam that from now on, there would be nothing between them. But Sam refused to accept that. He didn't care what society thought. He just wanted to be with her. Lisa, however, wanted to keep her distance. She knew that if Vince found out, she would never be able to face herself again. But Sam didn't listen. The two got close again, and this time, Vince saw them together. Shocked, he collapsed unconscious on the floor. Lisa panicked and tried to help him. She asked Sam to call for help, but he refused. Sam believed that Vince had betrayed his mother, which led to her suicide. He wanted revenge, and being with Lisa was part of that plan, so Vince would have to witness it himself. The next day, Sam's grandmother came home and was furious at him. She told him the truth. "Vince never betrayed your mother. It was your mother who betrayed him. She took her own life because her lover left her." Hearing this truth, Sam broke down in tears. The next morning, he went to meet Lisa. She was leaving the house, ashamed for having betrayed Vince. Sam tried to stop her and apologized, realizing his actions had destroyed his father. Lisa said softly, "You still have your whole life ahead of you," and left to live with her sister. She told Sue that if she wanted, she could marry Sam and find happiness. Meanwhile, Sam had truly changed. He devoted himself to caring for his father. Slowly, Vince began to recover. Sam realized how wrong he had been and asked his father for forgiveness. Vince forgave him with tears in his eyes, and the family finally came back together, living in peace once again. And with that, the story comes to an end. Thank you so much for watching. watching our video. If you love stories like this, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. We'll see you in next one. Until then, goodbye.